Welcome back to my Let's Play for Custom Robo, and it's time to take on Roy. And yeah, I've actually gone through all the next three battles, and I have to admit, they're not as tough as some of the other battles we'll probably have to deal with, or have had to deal with. But I admit Roy's pretty far up there, because quite frankly, he loves to get in close and he will chase you. And his weapons basically draw you into his gun, which is a powerful short-range weapon. But he also reveals this is all about training us, because that's why they're all here. The only things close enough to us in strength at this point to even be worthwhile training partners. And even then, they admit they can't really beat us without enhancements. I would use a really powerful gun to deal with this guy, I have to admit, because I sort of prefer using the worm gun on him, because it devastates his sorry, because he comes after you so hard. But at the same time, you take a 50% minus in your score if you do that for using any illegal parts. So instead, we'll go with, I guess we could use the breaker unit, technically. Guess it doesn't really matter which one of these we use. Go with yellow paint. And we're gonna go with Phoenix. An odd pick, I have to admit. These attacks are slower in the air, but they do a decent job at dealing with the guy, since they do go long range after all. And your main goal here is to basically just stay the heck away from him. You basically want to just constantly stay in the air, constantly moving away. And if you land on the ground to fire at him, it should only be when you've knocked him down. And even with this, you're going to want to basically try and hide where you land, because he's probably going to get up before you do. And I'm probably going to regret this, because he's probably going to get close enough to pound me before I even get a chance to get up. Okay. 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 Well, we managed to get lucky there. Being up in the air as long as we are does help sometimes. Okay. Okay. So that part is this fight will be long, I have to admit it. Oh, no, I'm getting away from you, seriously. The further we stay away, the better. Like I said, taking him out from range is your best option, usually. Because that gun will shred you to pieces up close. So if you can knock him on his butt and keep him away, you do that. He's trying to close the gap with us. Annoying. This might be one of the best matches I've ever had with the guy, to be honest. It took me a few tries to work out even this strategy. Okay, got him. Whew. 20 seconds left on the clock, but the big thing is we have over 800 hit points left, which means we'll get a good score there, which should hopefully carry us over 30,000 points readily. That's what I'm mostly worried about. Okay. I actually have a pretty decent strategy for dealing with Mira next. I don't know if we'll manage to pop up all of our form quickly enough for it to work completely perfectly, because I actually have gotten a perfect score against her with this tactic. It's pretty cheap, but, you know, cheap tactics are what you're going to use to get really high scores in these battles anyway. It only really requires you to abuse a gun, which is good, because that's all I'm really good at anyway. Okay. Of course you are. There is no reason to open a new tournament, since no Class S person could compete with you. But then I received word from Lynn about this room and what it could do to Robos. Class S commanders feared this would help you train. Yeah, well, for what's worth, I think you're all my equals. You didn't need to power up the Robos to fight me, you know? I think it's about time you stop being humble and realize the depth of your strength. See your inner strength with your own eyes. Embrace it. Now enough of that. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. Ready as I'll ever be. Oh, you're always going to enjoy going out and battle with me, huh? Well, we'll see about that. Okay, we're gonna be relying on, well, the Swift unit. Which is not a pick, since most people would recommend using it earlier, but we're gonna be basically hanging out in a corner just blasting the Halo gun. Our goal is to get behind the tree in the corner, and if we can keep her far enough away, she can't actually use her pods or bombs against us. So our goal is just to get far enough away we actually can do what we need to do here. I'm hoping we can pop out first and start shooting before she opens up. I'm also hoping she lands far enough away that I can also, you know, take advantage of it, but we'll see. I want to keep you between me and the tree, basically. Like I said, if she's far enough away, her bombs actually slam into the tree, which does give you a massive advantage since you can actually just keep firing them cheaply without having to worry about her own gun, because it doesn't have enough range, and you just hang back here and pound her to death. Is this a cheap tactic? Well, yes it is. I won't deny it, but hey, cheap works when it works. Okay. Keep firing. Try and get to the other corner. Oh, she actually managed to get one behind the tree. I'll give you credit for that one. Well, let's see if she actually manages to recover from this. Nope. And we got a perfect score and had 50 seconds left on the clock plus. Sweet. This will give us a really good score going into the next match. Yeah. I think we can definitely make gold now. Almost guaranteed. You really think I'm that strong? Seriously, you just got me with a perfect score. I couldn't even touch your sorry little butt. But that's only because I've worked out a strategy that basically, well, screws her over royally. If you try to fight her in close, she will devastate you. She's not someone you want to play in within close range, in my opinion. Especially if you have access to, say, the Halo gun, you can hide behind the tree and basically just pick her off from a distance, since the Halo gun passes through objects. Oh, and Ernest is now an S-Class commander. He wasn't promoted previously because he, well, can't keep his mouth shut when he's angry, apparently, and loves to just blab secrets, so yeah, they wouldn't give him the test before. But since everyone knows the secret about the outside world now, well, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that he's strong enough to be Class S at this point. Of course, if he had been Class S sooner, he could have helped us out in the battle against Robo, and we could have won against it 4-on-1. Bit unfair, I suppose, but hey. It's a giant death robot. It deserved it. Of course, dealing with him's probably going to be annoying anyway, because while he uses a heavier unit, which means we can take advantage of Rayfall, we're still going to basically have to dodge his bombs, pods, and, well, his sniper rifle. Yeah, he apparently uses a sniper rifle. Which means it hits pretty hard when it does hit. But I'm cool with that. I'm not expecting a perfect score here, to be honest. Because even with the strategy you can use against him, assuming you saved Rayfall, which I don't know why you wouldn't, considering how most of the other fights went, he's still probably going to be annoying. And I only have one flying unit left besides Breaker, and that's Defender. Why is the blue unit got so much white on it anyway? Straight G, I guess? I don't know. Long thrust. Being able to fly longer means we can use the Rayfall's fire ability, hopefully, you know, once or twice in the air. After all, if it's in the air, it goes quickly, and that's our main goal here. Though I may end up regretting landing here, I don't know. He's out of the hole already. Okay. Well. Okay. And yeah, his long-range attacks like that actually blow up in the air, or will come down your head, so you want to try and avoid running into him. So, if you see him launch them and whatnot, you're in the air, or right below where you first launch, you're probably going to want to wait, or move over, then launch up. This isn't a hard battle, just time-consuming, his unit's very defensively powerful. I have to admit, I don't like getting so close with these bombing strafes sometimes. Okay. Okay. Got him. Jeez. 40 seconds left on the clock. Well, dang, we're going to be within easy range of getting the gold class now. Okay. Jeez. I can actually use illegal parts in the next two fights and probably make it. Well, I guess that's to be expected, huh? I just got my Class S license, The rules are the same regardless of rank. Lobo, come back to the office when you're done with your training. Of course. Really, you will? Well, great, fantastic. I'm going now. Well, it took me a while, but I found tactics that worked. For me. I don't know about other people. I mean, some of them are easy enough for just about anyone to pull off, I'm sure. Ooh, Marcia. I guess that means Harry's gonna be up after her. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time we deal with the other two members of Steelhearts and end this tournament. Until then, see ya.